Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to be filming a what we eat in a week for dinner video, and this is going to be part of my what we eat series. So this is part 2 of the series, and if there's a type of video that you would like to see in regards to what we eat, please let me know. And this week we're going to have 6 meals. One of the nights we're going to do leftovers, and these are suitable for people who are gluten sensitive, not celiac, but gluten sensitive, and we use gluten-free flour or gluten-free products or einkorn flour. So let's get into the first recipe. So tonight for dinner I am making my tropical salmon tacos on my homemade einkorn sourdough tortillas. For my einkorn sourdough tortillas, I am mixing 2 cups of flour, a half cup of warm water, a half cup of sourdough starter, and 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Then I cover it and let it sit in a warm spot for a half hour. Meanwhile, I chop up half of a pineapple into cubes, 2 oranges, and I did grapefruit here, but I am changing the recipe to 2 mangoes. Next, I roll up my tortillas and I cook them in a cast iron skillet, but unlike most cast iron recipes, I don't use a lot of oil for this recipe because it'll make the tortillas fall apart. Finally, I broil my salmon with some herb butter for about 7 to 10 minutes or until your salmon is cooked. Then I shred the salmon into small pieces. Top the tacos with some avocado, cilantro, and fresh lime juice. I also like to drizzle my fermented kimchi hot sauce on my tacos. Tonight I am making my miso beef spring roll soup, and this is not an Instant Pot recipe, but I'm making it in the Instant Pot because I don't have a big stock pot. So first you want to take your miso paste and put it in a bowl of warm water to help break up the clumps. You're going to take your cardamom seeds and toast them until they are browned. Miso broth, beef broth, and beef into the pot, along with your veggies and cooked noodles. Here I am adding a whole block of frozen stuff because I had made spring rolls earlier and froze them. Green onion, Chinese 5 spice, and some lime juice. Toddler taste testers and see what they think. Jasmine, what do you think of the soup?
Like it.
You like it? Is it yummy or yucky? What do you think? Is it yummy or yucky, Charlotte? It's hot? Are you blowing on it? Okay, well there you have it. The third night for dinner, we are having pizza stuffed chicken from Lexi's Clean Kitchen and my roasted balsamic broccoli. So here I'm trying to flatten and cut my chicken, but this ended up being a disaster because I forgot that I had bone-in chicken and not the boneless chicken. So this was not the stuffed chicken that I was hoping for, but I greased my pan and lined the bottom of it with pizza sauce. Then I topped my chicken with olive oil, salt, garlic, and herbs. Then I topped the chicken with pizza sauce, cheese, and pepperoni, and you're supposed to stuff the inside of the chicken with cheese and pepperoni, but obviously I wasn't able to do that. While the chicken is cooking, I am making my roasted balsamic broccoli, and I am putting on a grease baking sheet with some oil, balsamic vinegar, salt, and basil, and roasting it at 375 until it is slightly browned. Are you guys excited for your dinner? What are you having to eat? You're gonna have pizza tonight? Okay. Tonight for dinner I am making my super easy barbecue beef stroganoff in the Instant Pot. So once you've cooked your mushrooms and beef, you're gonna add in some cooked pasta, some coconut cream, and some barbecue sauce, and you stir it, and that is it. For the full instructions on how to cook the mushrooms and beef, please head to my blog. Tonight I am making a beef bone broth soup, and I basically do this to clean out my freezer, and all it is bone broth, stew meat, and whatever vegetables you have in your freezer, and then whatever herbs, spices, apple cider vinegar that you want to add. Tonight was the last night and I was really needing some comfort food. So here I am milling some corn to make fresh cornbread as a part of my cornbread and sausage bake. I add 1 cup of corn flour, 1 cup of gluten-free flour, a half cup of coconut sugar, a little bit of baking soda, half a pound of melted butter, salt, milk, and 2 eggs. The batter onto a greased 9x13 pan. Then I bake for a half hour at 350 or a little bit over that until it is fully baked in the center. Once the cornbread is cooked, you're going to take it out of the oven and you're going to cube it and toss it with some chicken broth, sausage, and herbs. Then you're going to place it back in the oven until the sausage is completely cooked. and delicious. Okay guys, so that is what we eat in a week, and I hope this gave you some good meal inspiration. I'm gonna have all the recipes in the description box below except for the bone broth one, because it's just bone broth, veggies, and stew meat. So that's not gonna be in there, but all the other ones are. And I wanna know what kind of video you want me to make. So please let me know in the comments down below, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Be well, guys.